This morning we woke up in our van to the first snow of the season.
Ah, the inside of the van is frozen. How nice. Winter van life.
That we and our van were very underprepared for.
What is this? This was not here last night. My toes are cold.
Living in a van in winter comes with a very particular set of challenges.
If the heater doesn't work, I freeze to death out here. This is a long slope ice going up.
I don't feel comfortable doing this.
Well, if you're wondering why I'm walking around in shorts and slippers, well, I ran out of clean clothes. It's laundry day today, but it's pretty cold.
And there's more snow falling right now even, so I think it is high time that we go and prepare ourselves and Vinny for this freezing cold weather. So join us as we continue our road trip across the American Southwest, attempt to navigate winter van life.
How cool is this?
And make the most of the first snow of this winter season. The road is quickly turning very snowy here. Holy smokes, guys! There are bison here! Oh my god!
Oh, this is amazing.
We've never ever seen bison before.
And she's been talking about it for weeks, and yesterday she said, oh, we're probably not gonna be able to see it.
But there's a whole herd of them here. Oh! Those guys look ready for winter. Look at them with their big fur coats just chilling. They have a little bit of hay. Oh, this day is literally full of surprises and I love all of them so far.
Do you know what the bison dad said to his son when he left for school? Bison.
Oh no, the puns have begun. So right now we are somewhere in Utah between Zion National Park and Monument Valley.
We need to make sure that we are prepared for this harsh winter weather. The first step, most important step, is to make sure we have diesel for our diesel heater in the van so we can stay nice and toasty. Oh, it's cold. Gonna put the heater on in a minute.
I think it is time to do some laundry. I'm never gonna need 20 bucks worth of quarters, but didn't have smaller notes, so eh. This is what our house looks like when we have to do laundry. We have to wash everything, including the bedding, the pillowcases, even my pants, because I only have 2 pairs of pants and both needed to go in the wash.
Lunch has been served. Some pasta with some mushroom sauce, a nice creamy mushroom sauce, a little bit of bacon.
Ooh, bacon. Ta-da! And this one too, lots of clothes. So we are attempting to find a nice spot for the night. There should be one right off the road in a minute or two. Having some trouble getting up the hill.
Yeah.
It's very snowy here.
This bit is really snowy. I don't know, yeah, the snow is really deep here. Look at this. It's my foot. I don't see any spots to park there except where this guy is parked, but I just walked up there. There's nothing there and it's not a good idea to be stuck here. It's a long way to backtrack backwards though. There's no place to turn around.
Alright guys, we found a spot to park up for the night.
It's getting pretty chilly out here, -7. It's only 8 p.m. We just tried to turn the heater on several times now and it's starting up, but then immediately it shuts down again, so something's wrong and it's freezing outside.
My toes are freezing and I don't know, the display panel says it's still on, but it's not.
I don't see anything wrong under there. I mean, the air intake is okay.
There's more noise coming out of there now, so it seems to be starting back up, but I mean, this still isn't very normal.
This is weird.
And concerning.
Concerning.
Because it's -7 outside and we're a little bit off the main road. Yeah,
Come on, boy, you can do it.
Hopefully it stays that way.
Oh, if the heater doesn't work, I mean, yeah, we can stay here. We're gonna freeze to death out here.
We're not gonna freeze to death because we're not gonna stay here.
I'm already cold, kid. Help.
Even the best heater in the world can't heat up this van properly in this kind of freezing cold weather unless you have some of these babies. 7-layer insulation material, folks. We're very fancy that way. Woohoo! And then we'll see you in the morning. Good morning, guys. So our heater kept on going through the night. There were no more issues. Look at this beautiful view that we have now from this spot. Look at this. So unique rules met aan de sneeuw.
So the plan for today is to head to Monument Valley, a really beautiful spot, which is about 3-4 hours drive from here. Head to the Valley of the Gods, and then maybe we can attempt to see the Grand Canyon. Finally, after we had to turn back last time, we need to get there. We're committed.
It's the thing to see. We need to see
Even if I have to crawl there.
We have a car. Why would you crawl through the snow? I mean, I don't get it.
It's figure of speech, Kim.
Oh.
How cool is this? Wintry landscapes as far as you can see. Such a vibe. We stopped off here in Page, Arizona. We're gonna stop here to get some supplies. We're gonna stock up on water, food, so we are prepared for winter, because winter is coming. Well, it's already here actually, although there's no snow here in the valley. Oh my god, no, she's going for the Christmas display. No, Kim, stop.
We need some stuff to put in the van, so I mean, might as well spend a few moments here. Just a few, just like $5.
Kim.
Holiday glee, people. Today we are not just going to drive to Monument Valley, because there's actually a whole ton of beautiful stuff to see here in the area. We are also first going to go to Horseshoe Bend, which is like one of the most picture perfect places in all of the US. And I know it's a big statement, but I actually mean it. But first, I'm gonna get us some more coffee because it's cold and I could use a warm cuppa. That is one thing I'll never understand about the US though. Why is the coffee boiling? Like if I would drink this right now, I would probably lose a tonsil or two.
Yeah, the coffee is always so hot here.
Now it's about a quarter mile, no, almost a full mile actually, that way. But it's very beautiful out here. Holy moly! Whoa! Whoa! I didn't think it would be this big.
It's crazy. I didn't know it was this big either.
This is the Colorado River. Runs through this canyon here. It's beautiful. Wow!
Be careful, because if you go down here, it'll be the last thing you do.
This is just unbelievable. Like sometimes it makes me really think, because if we were at home right now, today is a Monday, like I used to really dislike Mondays a lot. And by dislike I mean hate. I really disliked my job a lot. And now this is our Monday, like waking up in the snow and getting a coffee somewhere and coming here to Horseshoe Bend and just enjoying these beautiful landscapes and like beautiful moments as well. And sometimes it makes me just so grateful for what we get to do. Like this is it. Like this is.
We get to enjoy our freedom and just do this and
live life.
Live life to the fullest.
Live life, boo. It's interesting how I've seen pictures of this place like a gazillion times, but when you're here, it's like, damn. It's so impressive. It's so impressive.
And I didn't really get the scale until I saw there were people right there at the bottom, and there's like this
tiny blue dot. Their tent is like a tiny blue dot.
They're like even smaller than ants. Alright, we're now driving through Kayenta. It's just like a little small town in the middle of nowhere, it seems. And that's sometimes really surprising here in the US. That sometimes you drive for hours without seeing anything, and then suddenly a town pops up and it's like nothing around it. I mean, there's probably just 3, 4, 5,000 people living here, and they're just so far away from everything else. I wonder, like, what is it like growing up here or living here, and what do these people do? And I don't know. It's fascinating.
Alright guys, this is the beginning of Monument Valley. This is actually one of the places I have most been looking forward to. Like this entire bit of Arizona, Utah that we're doing is what I've been looking forward to the most, because it's like something out of a Western movie, and it's actually been in quite a few movies. But it's just so impressive, and it's nothing you can see anywhere else in the world, so super stoked for this.
We're now in the heart of the reserve now. This is the Navajo Monument Valley Reserve, if I'm not mistaken. It costs $8 per person to enter.
There's basically this loop that you can drive, and that is exactly what we are going to do. It's the only part of the reserve that is accessible with a private vehicle and without taking a tour, but it shows you all the good stuff that you come to Monument Valley for.
Wow, look at this, guys. Look at how beautiful this is. These views are just unreal.
Wow. But wow. Wow. Oh my god, this is so cool. Whoa. These formations are basically up to 1,000 feet tall. It's just empty desert, and then suddenly, poof, out of the middle of nowhere, you have these huge rock formations that rise up to 1,000 feet off the desert floor, which is insane and super impressive.
This is a complete like off-road dirt roads, very wonky, very steep as well. You can come here pretty much with any car, unless when it has been raining, and even then a lot of four-wheel drives get stuck because it's just so muddy, so I don't know,
yeah, when the weather is
and
bad, this is not where you want to be.
But during normal times like these, you can just come here with your own car, have a bit of off-road driving fun while enjoying beautiful views. I mean, it looks like we're on Mars almost. No,
it is insane.
This is just insane. So to try and show you guys the sense of scale we have here, this is Vinny. This is a really big boulder that's like 2-3 times as high as Vinny. And then there's another one there, another one there. You have this. Like, this is Vinny, this is Kim. And like that part is like 50 times further than I'm from Vinny's.
Well, this looks promising. Watch for rattlesnakes, scorpions, and wildlife.
Watch out!
Monument Valley is super nice, but we are going to head somewhere else for the night where you're a little bit more free to do what you want. You can spend the night without having to go to an expensive campsite. You can make a barbecue, whatever you like. It's gonna be freezing though, and we still have to put some stuff in order in our van because we're not winterproof yet.
It's gonna be minus 10 degrees there, so it's gonna be really cold.
Minus 10 is usually in our experience when stuff starts freezing, not just outside of the van, but inside of the van, so it's time. So we've reached the spot, well, not the spot itself, but where we're supposed to drive through to get there. I do not think this is going to be possible for us. No. It's icy.
Looks pretty deep, yeah.
No.
I don't think we can get through here with a little bit of speed.
Look how big this is. It's not just 2 meters, it's like... Ooh. Ooh. Almost fell. Whoa! Our van weighs 3.5 tons. I don't feel comfortable doing this.
Alright.
Look how much water there is here. Let's be sensible.
There might be like another, like this route ends up on another point. We can check.
We can check, yeah, sure. We drive a van, not a submarine.
Yet.
Man. This road looks a lot better. We found a park up, guys. We're gonna show it to you in a little bit.
First, we gotta get warm because it is freaking cold out here. I've got a new beautiful cutting board, which Kim bought me for Christmas. It's Christmas in a couple days. Look, it's so beautiful. Alright, the meat for today is a nice big beef chuck roast. I've actually never made this before because it's like a tougher piece of meat. It needs to like cook very slowly, very long, but it's supposed to be super flavorful, so I'm looking forward to this. Add some spices, Cajun spices. Alright. Look at that meat. It's already brown on both sides. Now I'm just going to quickly cut up some veggies, fry them up a little bit as well so they can brown as well for all the extra flavors. Bell pepper. And some nice brown mushrooms. Oh, this already smells amazing. I just started.
I don't know why, but every time we come to a more remote spot like this, I kind of feel it in my soul, if that makes sense, that there are no people around, because the nearest town was a while back. As far as the eye can see, there is nothing. There is no houses, no people. There just isn't anything else here but us. There's just something about that feels really nice to be like in a spot that's peaceful, no mobile signal, all by ourselves. There is nothing quite like it.
Look at these sunset views. Can you even believe these colors? Alright, the veggies are a little bit fried up. Just gonna add some beef broth through it. so we can have a nice little sauce later. Maybe add some cream later as well. Add the meat on top. While the meat is simmering, we have a very important task to do. It's gonna be -10 tonight, and that can be quite problematic in a van because, well, our water system could potentially freeze. We've seen maybe some other videos of van lifers. People have it a lot that their pipes freeze even inside the van. So we're gonna need to drain our water system fully, just so like everything doesn't freeze and our pipes don't burst. So the pump has a hose that goes into the water tank. If I just make sure that the water hose is above the water level, it just sucks in air and then all the water gets removed from the system. This water is really cold.
High five! Ah!
I can't feel anything
Oh
anymore.
my god, Naick! Let go of my hand!
About half an hour in, quickly gonna check up. Oh my god.
Oh, that looks good, Naick.
This looks so good already. It still needs like half an hour at least. Oh, it's ready, guys. It is ready. Does this look good or what?
Time for the taste test. I love this skillet. This stuff is so good. Good morning, guys. Today we are going to do something super cool.
Well, not today. It's gonna be tomorrow morning, but it's still gonna be in this video.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just booking it right now. It's kind of my Christmas present for Kim. Well, actually promised it a long time ago, but since it's almost Christmas now, we're going to the Grand Canyon. We're not just going to the Grand Canyon for a little hike, for a little walk. No. We're gonna do a helicopter tour of the Grand Canyon. How cool is this?
If you remember, we tried to do a helicopter tour when we were in Denali National Park in August, but that didn't work out because of the weather. And now we're gonna do it here in the Grand Canyon, which I'm super stoked about. You know what is not so great about winter van life and about having to drain your entire water system? Doing the dishes. Oh, it's cold.
Alright, we're gonna head to Arizona, gonna drive through the Grand Canyon. But before we do that, if you remember, a couple of weeks ago we had some engine troubles with our van. The Ford dealership couldn't read the error code that exists in our engine because their diagnostic tool thingy didn't work for our car because it's a European van. So a lot of viewers recommended us to buy our own reader device. So we kind of started looking into that, but we didn't know which one to get because there's hundreds of options. But then one of our viewers sent us an email. Gino, you are a legend of one you can buy, and software that has been developed especially for Ford and some other brands as well, so you can read everything and adjust all the settings and all that good stuff.
You can even make your car go ridiculously fast and like change the settings of the car, which is not what we're gonna use it for.
You can basically
it's not what we're gonna use it for.
You can basically turn Vinny into a Ferrari. Anyway, this is the thing that we bought. This goes into the van. This goes into a laptop with software. Okay, Ford Transit. This is our VIN number. Some check marks, some exclamation marks, so it could be good and bad. Alright, so I did a quick reset of all the error codes to see if they would pop up again. It's one thing you can do. All of them disappeared except for one, which is the one that was actually causing the issue, probably B0088 low pressure fuel system. It says it's still present at the time of request.
So right now?
So right now. So I have no idea what that exactly means or what the impact is. I mean, it says here check engine light is off for this error code, so it means like it's not severe enough for the error code to go on. So it could be like maybe just a little bit off, or I don't know, but it's worrying.
It is worrying. So obviously It does kind of suck that there still appears to be something wrong with our van, and we still don't know exactly what, but at least now we have the tool thingy, and if need be, we'll just take it to the garage. But let's first try to get back to Arizona and visit the Grand Canyon. That is where it went wrong last time as well. Very close to the Grand Canyon, so let's just hope we make it there.
Wow, just look at this beautiful sunset.
I really underestimated how beautiful the US is. Like, we always tend to focus our travels a lot on countries that are very culturally different, let's say, to what we are used to in Europe, and the US in a lot of ways is a lot more similar than a lot of other places we visited, like in Asia. But the US is so beautiful. Like, I had no idea. And I'm actually super excited tomorrow to go and see the Grand Canyon, because that is like one of the things that the US is known for. Usually we do like low budget activities, but tomorrow we're gonna spend a little bit more and we're gonna do our helicopter flight. It costs about $240 US per person, which to us is like a lot. But then again, how many times do you get to see the Grand Canyon in your life? And for now, I'm gonna enjoy this sunset, because that is 100% free.
Oh my god, look at this. There is ice on the inside of the windows here.
Winter.
Even the front window is completely frozen on the inside. Look at this. It's gonna take some time for us to get out of here. I love these winter landscapes. It's 8 AM. It's -9 degrees. How nice. Winter van life. This is a long slope of ice going up.
And I'm really hoping the check engine light doesn't come on this time.
Come on, Vinny, you can do this. Ooh, the choppers are ready.
Also guys, before we show you the Grand Canyon, we wanted to let you know that this Sunday at 9 AM Pacific Standard Time, we are doing a live Q&A over on our Patreon page, which basically means we'll be doing a live stream where you can ask us any question that you want and we will be answering it for you live. We will bring our morning cup of joe and tell you all about our plans for next couple weeks, next couple months, our trip down to Argentina. If you're a patron, mark your calendars, and if you're interested in becoming a patron, it's a page where basically a lot of other fun stuff happens as well. We post behind the scenes updates, you get early access to all of our YouTube videos, and there's even an option to get a monthly postcard from us. So we'll link our Patreon page down below. If it's something you're interested in, please do go and check it out. If you decide to become a patron, we are immensely grateful for your support. It really helps us in being able to rely more on our YouTube income so that we can put out more content and essentially make more videos. So that really means a lot to us. If you decide not to support us, then that is of course completely fine as well, and we love you just as much, and just please keep watching our videos and laughing at our jokes. And now, for the Grand Canyon. Thank you so much. I think another one of these choppers is taking off right now, and it's only now that I hear the sound of like a chopper taking off that I realize we're not just gonna get in it, we're going to fly in it, which is kind of crazy. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm so excited.
I see these helicopters.
This small metal box. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Is that ours? It looks super cool. When we booked the flight, it wasn't really clear where we would be sitting in the helicopter, but apparently we got super lucky and got to sit up front, just the two of us with the captain. This flight is one of our top travel experiences that we have ever had. soaring about a mile above the deepest point of the canyon floor is truly an incredible experience, especially in winter with all the snow. It is epic. I cannot believe how cool that was. That was one of the coolest things I have ever done. It feels like a dream. I loved it so much. It was one of my favorite things I ever did. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We actually just had a bit of a surprise. We're just driving through this small town. We're heading west again. We're passing through this really small town. And we saw loads of people taking pictures with signs next to the road here. So unbeknownst to us, on our way to more wintry weather, we are actually crossing through one of the small towns that are on Route 66.
This is the town of Williams and has these very typical signs and very flashy and kitschy and over the top things. It doesn't get more American diner than this. Can't wrap my head around this. This is like you see in the movies and exactly like you see in the movies.
So what is the game plan for the coming days? Right now we are... Naick, where are we?
Right here, Williams.
Williams. So that's where we are on the historic Route 66 loop. And we were initially planning to see even a little bit more of Utah and Arizona over the coming weeks. But two things have happened. One of which is great, one of which is the thing is that our US visa is actually going to run out in about a month, and we want to see a bunch of the coast as well of California. And the really great thing and reason we're not going to spend as much time here is because we have actually been invited by two of our viewers to join them for Christmas Eve. And what better way to spend Christmas Eve in the US than with some of you guys. So we were just super excited, and we are going to start a 10-hour drive back to California in order to get there by Christmas Eve, which is in 2 days.
Steak, eggs, some toast, hash browns,